Hey YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to Not For Broadcast. So this game just came out in early access, and this is totally different from anything I've ever seen. So I'm excited to play this, and hopefully I'll like it. And yeah, let's check this out. Let's see here. Subtitles, yes, graphics. High, ultra. Alright, we're good.
Go, Megan. We're only getting started.
They won the election. Turn right. Okay. Oh, there it is.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
Turn left.
Right,
All right.
look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left.
Alright, look
These
left.
plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Alright, so turn the power on, and then face the front.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Take on four old ladies from East.
Alright, so picking it three, they
That's followed at
say.
8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now,
Let's do
which
exercise
narrates the history of the
and
knee-length sock and its
I don't know.
importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being
Alright, now
Common,
what?
taking us all the way
Look
up.
up.
When you get the signal, select screen one with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Costumes.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going 5, 4.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay,
Moving on
we're
up.
all good.
The election
Next
win
is going to be the
that
throw to the
Essex
news
said pretty
titles
happy.
on screen 2.
Hopeful or
There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hams leaves, wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to France headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic route.
Right, button
That's
2
all coming up on
in
tonight.
3, 2,
National Nightly News.
1, now. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay, back to one. Explosions down and vanishes. Alright.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now. Lovely,
But
mate.
first, The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide.
Listen, mate, we often get a bit of interference around this time of night, so keep your eye on the machine on the bottom right. You can move that white dot up and down, avoiding the interference using the yellow knob or your scroll wheel.
Of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague.
Okay, so
The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly.
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
We'll be going live to Advance HQ to hear the co-leaders
alright,
accept.
looks like we got A,
And
B, and C.
3,
That's all coming
2,
up.
1, advert.
1 minute back,
Play the
everybody.
fucking ad, mate.
I need to do this.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him
Oh,
with
I have
big
to
words.
physically. I have to
Same
mouse
policy
click on
as
them. Okay, I can't
I
just
thought
click
that was
A
our
on my
little
keyboard.
secret. It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
Yeah.
Johnny Hamsley, right there in your lounge.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead,
On
mate.
the break. Quiet in the studio.
Let's see who's talking. Number
Thank
2.
you so much.
4.
10 seconds, everybody.
Oh, it's not on yet. That's alright.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome
Screen
back to the
1,
National
Jeremy.
Election. Welcome back. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first
Get
off,
ready to go to
Special
Megan on
reporter
screen
Megan
4.
Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shot
Blunderclatch
films.
on screen 3 when she says his name.
Today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among
This is not
ours.
as easy as
Right,
it
now
looks.
just try and
So
stay
you
on
put
whoever's
us in
talking.
the latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
Wonderful
Lovely.
chap.
Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last
All right, so the
starring
viewer's
role.
going up, that's
when I
good.
played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story.
Been on that show a bit long.
Fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my magazine.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, And I will bleed.
Remember the 10-second rule.
That's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Get
Bleeding,
back to who's talking.
giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But
Audience is getting bored, mate.
I've always been quite clear that when it
Mix it
comes
up
to
a bit, eh?
politics,
All right, mix
one
it
should
up.
always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the
Fully
break.
Medicated, which opens next week
Right,
around
they've
the
swapped the
country.
shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff.
Watch out for that interference, mate.
I don't understand it.
Oh, looks like Blunder Clutch is
Forgot about
losing
that.
it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but don't switch to it now. You can go to the archive when the podcast's done. We keep everything.
don't know that.
No, Lance, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan. Did it for you, baby. All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, you know?
It's like playing Snake almost.
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
No, it's all too late.
Look at this!
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
Stop it all.
At
Yes!
the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
We should.
All right, looks like it's almost over. Here we go. All right, so ad is gonna pop up here on the right side, I believe. A, B, and C. Yeah. Okay.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button, or the spacebar on your keyboard, for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
Loosely.
A little
As you
below.
turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting
And
louder.
iceberg. Plus this exclusive lettuce fridge magnet, all for just $7.97.
Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down. Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to to the outside broadcast.
Go
shit,
for it,
that was
Pet.
pissed.
Shall I start?
Get ready,
Go
mate.
for it, Pet.
Thank you all for coming, and, well,
Get on the
thank you all
speaker,
for coming,
mate.
and, well,
What
where
a
do I start?
day.
They said we
What
could.
a day.
They said we could use every dirty, low-down, lying,
every
southern
dirty,
bastard
low-down,
trick they had
lying,
against
southern
us.
bastard.
You, I had against
People only got a bit of
you.
word.
Right
People.
through there, shag.
I'm sorry about the language there. I'm sorry about the
I've had a
language
couple
there.
of celebrations.
Sorry about
that.
that.
I've had a couple of celebrations.
Coarser than the ground is funny. Coarser than the ground
Memorably
is...
put. Memorably put. But to be honest, throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that advance are not a political party. Advance are not a party is what you have when things are going well. A party is what you have when the country is suffering. You don't need a party. When the country is suffering, you need a party. A team that can change things. A team that can change. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. A better. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them the party's over. They shouldn't. For them the party's over. They should be putting their shitting pants on and up in their dusty checkbook. Pants on and up in their dusty checkbook.
Again, not inaccurate.
Too long on this, mate.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. To pass the Working with the Wealth Office, we have reduced working with a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the minimum.
You know the sort of problem. You rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated community. Are not welcome in their gated
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore. No more hiding wealth funds or creative accounting. Trust funds or creative accounting. Fairer, unavoidable set of tax.
Bored with this shit, mate.
all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. I've got nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
We revoke your passport. We revoke your passport. You want to leave like you threatened before the election. That's fine. Before the election. That's fine. You're gonna pay first. You're gonna pay up.
Oh, that was good.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals to properly fund health and education, to raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. You'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours. When we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute. So to you posh twats,
the people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs, the people whose children you raise,
so they've got time to get even. So they've got time to get even.
Advance have this to say to you. Advance have this to say to you. We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back. We will put the wealth of this country back in the hands of the people who created it. In the hands of the people who created it.
Today ends.
Yes, it ends today. It ends and tomorrow today. We'll start making it fair again.
Man, talking
we'll
about multitasking.
Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, interesting acceptance speech there. And our apologies for the fruity language. Leaked out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under advance. I'm Jeremy Dawson. Have a peaceful Jeremy Dawson. Have a peaceful...
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Boring politics, then.
Some weird fever dream. Am I dying now?
You should be so lucky.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
You're not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Just try not to get murdered.
But you ended up filleting Satan for the salty crumbs.
Broadcast complete.
It's happening here. It's happening now. And it's all happening
tea.
right in front of you. I'm...
Oh, I did not do so well.
Alright, mate, I've left you a voicemail. I thought you'd end up here. Most people come into the archive room when they're done with a broadcast. That way you can see what you did and how it looked to the public. As you can see, there's 3 sections to the archive. Broadcasts, that's what you've put out. Rushes, rushes, which is all the stuff that was on all the screens, and adverts, which is any advert that you've chosen to show. So let's have a look at the broadcasts.
Alright, broadcast. So just click this.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the left, you can see all the broadcasts that you've done. You can also get to hear from the main menu if you don't actually want to do a broadcast, you just want to see some of your past work. Select any of those and click Load Tape. Why not watch what you just did? When you're done, hit back.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1. At 7 o'clock, it's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching. That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be grilling his guests in Incisors, and tonight sees a return for leading economist Katie Brightman. Finally, at midnight, it's the National Weather Report, before we say good night until tomorrow. But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the National Nightly News.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight. Moving on up, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile? Controversy as global mega corporation Remington Swist buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsley wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Alright, I've seen enough. Let's go back.
Click on rushes and let's have a look at those. Okay, these 4 screens, they're exactly the same as the 4 screens that feed you the studio signal when you're doing the actual news. Of course, the difference here is you can mute any screen you like or any combination of screens and you can have a listen to what was going on behind the scenes. Just select any segment, that's any bit between ad breaks over on the left, and hit play. When you're done checking out the backstage secrets, hit back.
Alright, so let's try the headlines. Play.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me come out in pustules.
Yeah, thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day you...
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you... 5, 4...
Good evening. Our main stories tonight. Moving on up, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile? Controversy as global mega corporation Remington Swist buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent. Fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsley wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
30 seconds back.
Oh, I see. This is kind of cool.
Seriously, that prick Blunderclatch on election night?
Yeah, Megan's pretty pissed off too.
I'm not surprised. The bloke with no democracy, he's shutting his cornflakes.
Yeah, but he's hot though.
I suppose so, if into oxygen thieves.
10 seconds, everybody. Your fragility is leaking. Going in 5, 4, 3.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the...
check this one out.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Oh, but this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
I know. I think they think he won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Okay. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed on the beastly interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off! You're on thin, bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
My guy's a prick.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance, but first our very own culture reporter Megan Wolfe is here as a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolfe, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shotbot films. I'm very excited to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among the greatest joys of my life.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Bless you.
So you've just finished filming your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated, yes.
Well,
I can't hear anything though.
So
Alright.
the rap.
Advanced acceptance.
Apparently he's been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this.
10 seconds, everybody.
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Shall I start?
Go for it, Pat.
okay, let's see what they have to say.
Have I nearly hit the source this morning? It's very green.
Teal.
Oh, alright. That is pretty cool. Now what? What's adverts? Oh, the ads, okay.
Celebrate the classic age of salad. Exquisite limited
Day 3. An unexpected form. You arrive home to find most on the mat must be nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you and you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston and Susie Winston. Well, you lose, and at least they got the basics down. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would, let's see here, be friendly and introduce yourself to the new co-workers. Be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in to ensure you hit the first deadline. Leave work early and head to the pub to chat about changes with colleagues. Leave work early and head home to see your family. Definitely this. Question 4. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. Maybe the last one. You've had a long, successful career and you're about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while if you still attend. It's a smile speaking for retire. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening to making models, attending rallies, encouraging support your children, their hobbies, playing your local sports team. Probably encourage and support your children for their hobbies, right? Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering your experiences and challenges. A structured day out at the theme park, bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family, or maybe getaway with your partner to tropical island paradise. That is me right there. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal. Oh, I don't know. Maybe equal. Thank you for cooperation. Okay, so sign my name. Day 3. Day 4, 5, 6. Family matter. It's late, some of the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There's a garden clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase. It's Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting so late, Alex. Chris stammers, but I need a favor. You're the only one I can ask. No problem. What's going on? Are you okay? Should I go get Sam? No problem. What's going on? You must have seen all the crazy Advent stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money and to fund the lazy. It's bullshit. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% of whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily. But they can't afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. Yeah, I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help doesn't sound so bad. I don't know, person maybe. They're gonna take everything, Alex. Everything I spent my life building. I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Chris' eyes find the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport. My passport? Why? Why'd I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? Yeah. They're taking mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say you and Alex similar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Okay, it's upstairs in the safe. Let me go get it and you can take it. Surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. I don't really like giving my passports away like that. No, there's no way I would do that. His mouth falls off. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you, Sam. I've treated your children like they're my own. Your family, does that mean nothing to you? back to the dishes picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling phase now seems too boring to you. The knock in your stomach tightens. Day 6, day 7, 8. Day 8, the fallout.
Let's get set up and get on with it, eh? So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna call this part 1. And I will see you guys in another video. If I get enough views on this, I'll keep playing this. Because this does not look too bad. It looks like a decent story too. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.